Dear students, good morning. We will learn quadratic equation, okay, from a NCERT book, page number 88, exercise 4.3. A statement sums. They gave a statement. For the given statement, we have to frame a quadratic equation and then try to find the solution, okay. Little bit interesting sum also. A train travels 360 kilometer at a uniform speed. The train travels. What is the distance traveled by the train? 360 kilometer. It is given the train travels 360 kilometer at a uniform speed. Distance traveled by the train is given as 360 kilometer. If the speed had been 5 kilometer per hour more, that means already the speed, let us consider the previous speed as x, okay. When the speed increases by 5 kilometer, what will happen to the time means it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. What will happen means the time taken by the train will reduce. Find the speed of the train. We have to compare the timings, okay, previous time and then after that. When the speed is x kilometer, what is the time taken? When the speed increases to x plus 5, what is the time taken? Compare both the values and the difference between the timing is given as 1 hour. For this statement, we have to frame a quadratic equation. Okay. Now please listen. Here I have considered speed is equal to, as I don't know the speed, let us consider it as speed is equal to x kilometer per hour. When the speed increases, after some time the speed increases by 5 kilometer. So that I can say x plus 5 kilometer per hour. Now I will compare this distance and speed. Time taken by the train. What's the formula for time taken by the train? Distance by speed. The total distance covered by the train is 60 kilometer. Then the speed of the train was x kilometer per hour. Okay. Now, secondly, they are saying again when the speed increases and the train covers the same distance. Frame another fraction. Time taken by the train when the speed is x plus 5 kilometer per hour. Previous speedum theriyadu, இப்ப இருக்க speedum theriyadu. But what we know means the difference between both the speed is plus 5. That's all. Therefore, I wrote x plus 5 kilometer per hour. Now I framed two fractions for time taken. This is time taken by the train when the speed is x kilometer. This is time taken by the train when the speed is x plus 5 kilometer. Now compare the timings. When the speed increases, automatically time taken by the train will be less. In the rendu fraction la edukku more time nu check panna podum. See this fraction 360 by x. When the speed is x kilometer, time will be more. Compare only the speed x plus 5. Now speed is more. Therefore, total time taken in this category will be less. This is timeless fraction. This is time more fraction. Now, better you can frame a quadratic equation in this way. Always write time more fraction in the first place and time less fraction in the second place. Difference between these two is equal to given timing 1 hour. If you frame the equation in this way, you can avoid a negative sign. If you refer some books, what they'll do, they'll write here minus 1 plus 1. It will be little bit confusing. Better you can do the sum in this way. Always you write more time fraction in first place and then less time fraction in second place. Difference between both the timing is 1 hour. If you frame the equation in this way, then you can solve it in a very easy way. Time more. Okay. Compare x plus 5, x plus 5, more speed, less time. Therefore, this is less speed, more time. So, I wrote more fraction here and more time fraction here and less time fraction here. Always you have to insert only a negative sign because we are talking about difference between both the timings is equal to 1. Now, how to proceed this further? Take the common term 360 outside. Now, you got 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 5 is equal to 1. Take this 360 to this side, we come to the denominator place 1 by 360. Now find LCM x plus 5. LCM will be multiply this x by x plus 5. So I wrote x plus 5 here. Multiply here into x. Therefore numerator also into x. Plus x minus x get cancelled. 5 by x square plus 5x is equal to 1 by 360. When further simplification is not possible with an equal to sign and two fractions are there, just cross multiply and remove the bracket. If you cross multiply, what you will get? X square plus 5x, 360 into 5 is 1800. Bring this 1800 to this side. I got minus 1800, which is a quadratic equation. For the given statement, I frame a quadratic equation. Check here. X square plus 5x minus 1800 is equal to 0. After framing a quadratic equation, please put a box and highlight it and show it. Okay. Now, in two ways you can find the answer, by middle splitting method or by quadratic formula method. The easiest method is middle splitting method because we learned that particular concept from in 8th standard itself. Therefore, for some sums, let us select middle splitting method itself. Find the factors for 1800. I got 45 into 40 is 1800. Now, I need plus sign in the middle. So, I took 45. See here, x square plus 45x minus 40x minus 1800. 5x is written as 45x minus 40x. Middle term is splitted. Now in these two terms which is common, x is common. Take x outside, x plus 45. Again in these two terms which is common, minus 40 is common. So I took minus 40 outside, x plus 45. X minus 40, one factor. X plus 45, another factor. Therefore, the value of x is equal to 40, the value of x is equal to minus 45. We will never say the speed in negative sign. Therefore, omit this value. Speed of the train is nothing but 40 km per hour. Give more importance to these type of sums. Please subscribe my channel and ask your doubts in comment section. I am ready to guide you. Thank you so much.